Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Per se Marketing. And I don't know if you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, please kindly indicate that you can hear me via the comment section. All right. I think we should just give everybody the 5 minutes grace for them to join us. Then we'll start from there. Thank you, Bolo Atife. Thank you, Tolu Ani, for joining. All right. So while we wait for others to join us, you can actually introduce yourself. That way we can know who and who we are chatting with. So Bolowas Fair, kindly introduce yourself and what you do. Tolu Animi, kindly introduce yourself and what you do while we wait for others to join us. At least let's keep ourselves engaged till when others will join. So while you guys are typing, I will introduce myself just so the conversation can keep going. So my name is Oyindamola Rubia Formula. I'm the head of social media marketing for Passe Marketing Firm, and I'm also the one in charge of the community. I'm also the community manager, and I'll be your host for today. And we'll walk you through everything you need to know about the webinar, about Passe. Just be on the lookout and enjoy the ride with us while this webinar is going on. Thank you. And also, while you're at it, I would also like to know your location, where you are currently, and where you are streaming live from. I would like to know that as well while we wait for others to join. Okay, so while we wait for others, I'm just going to give a brief introduction on who our speaker is. So our speaker is Agbaise Samson, is a co-founder of Passe Marketing Firm, and is also the growth person in the company. Yes. So he's also a digital marketing expert. He's one of the, I would say personally for me, I would say he's one of the best that I've seen when it comes to marketing in the digital space. He's one of the best, yes. And I'm not saying this because we work together. No, I'm saying it because I've seen, people that I know that they can actually vouch for him, that okay, they've worked with him and they actually understand the kind of person he is and how good and how committed he is to the job. So while we wait for others to join, I'll just, transfer the baton to him so he can give you more introduction on who he is and get the webinar started. All right, Samson, please over to you. Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, I would love to say a message. Just type I can hear you or use any emoji. Can you hear me? So to not look as if I'm talking to myself. Okay, okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, we'll be discussing on a very, very important topic. What really is branding? What really is branding? So before I dive, let me just people should not mind Orinda Mola. She's very good in sweeping somebody's leg. So my name is Samson. I am a marketer by profession. I mean, I'm a marketer by profession. Is I do marketing for a living. So most people believe that I am. Oh my God, let me see. Most people believe that I'm a digital marketer alone. But most of the time, I find myself doing everything. When I mean everything, uh, I do both digital marketing, corporate marketing, and especially due to the kind of work we do, we end up branching into exports and sometimes. So most of the times we find ourselves discussing branding, and graphics designer have taken branding as their core job. Anytime you say graphic designer, if you're a graphic designer, yeah, I'm sorry, oh, I'm not saying this to actually say you are not doing it. You know, I'm actually trying to just think why this topic. So most graphic designer, they will tell you I'm a branding expert. And at the end of the day, when you tell them to come up with a brand strategy for you or to come up with something in branding for you, they will now go and do design. They will do logo for you, give you a slogan, give you color, give you fonts. They will now start telling you, keep using this color, keep using this fonts, keep using this thing. So from there, you will now feel that is branding. So, but today we'll be discussing on this topic, and I would love to also hear your own opinion. I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying this. Okay. And I also love to hear your own opinion on what exactly is branding from your end. Coming, I want to upload my file. Sharing my screen is making me not saying what I want to do. Okay. Let me see if I share the file to work. Is it working? So please pardon me, so the file will load. Because sharing the screen is okay. Okay, please you can help me show my okay. You can help me show my slide now so it can show. Thank you. Okay, so we're discussing on what really is branding. Like I've said, the reason why this topic so that the topic can flow. So I want to hear from your end. What is branding? What did you think is branding? What did you think is branding? So just drop a message. Let me say what you think is branding. A lot of people, like I've said, a lot of people think logo is branding. A lot of people think color is branding. A lot of people think putting a particular face on your social media is branding. So we are going to disburse, go down into details what branding is, how to set up brands, how to set up a brand, what you need to put in place for you to say, oh, my company is doing branding. How long will it take you to actually brand a business? So we discuss all those things, and at the end of the day, I will answer all your questions. So if you know somebody that needs this to listen to this or to watch this, you can just share the video to the person so that the person can join us now, or you share the link later so they can watch later. So what is branding? I want to pick it from Philip Kotler, which is the father of modern marketing. So Philip Kotler actually said branding is a process of giving a unique name. I'll go deep down. Unique name and image to products in the consumer's mind. So you are giving a unique name and product to consumer. You're putting it in their mind subconsciously. This is not a conscious work. Subconsciously to them, you want it to think. So mainly through advertising, which is through advertising, putting it on their face every time, every now and then, with a consistent thing. So I want to, let me say, for instance, passive marketing, we want to promote we a good partner. So anytime we want to do anything, you'll be saying we're a good partner, we're a good partner, we're a good partner. So you will get lost and you find yourself anytime you see something getting marketing, what will just come to your head is we're a good partner. So that is branding according to Philip Clutter. Then let's now go to according to Seth Godin. So Seth Godin say a brand is the state of expectation. I love this one so much. So it's the set of expectation, memories, stories, and relationship that's taken together. So it's a memory you share together with your customer, the stories you tell them, the relationship you have built together. That is what branding is. It accounts for a consumer decision to choose one product or service over another. So those things that you have shared with them that will make them choose you over another person. This is not product. This is the memories you share with them, the story you share with them, the relationship you have built with them that will make them stick with you for as long as possible. So I love this one so much. So anytime I want to talk about branding, I love using these two guys. Why I use Philip Clutter is because Philip Clutter is the father of modern marketing. Most marketers that understand digital marketing and others draw from his large amounts of wealth. So I can't keep him aside. Why Seth Godin is almost like a king of branding. People call him king of marketing. I usually call him king of branding because he teach marketing from the angle of branding. He don't normally teach marketing straight to the point. He teach marketing from the angle of branding. So if you have read a lot of his book like Purple Cow, Permission Marketing, What is Marketing, you will definitely see things like that. So let's move down to component of marketing. There are six components of brands. I'm used to marketing. There are six kind of components of brands. So the first one is identity. Identity are the logos, the color, the typography. So graphics designers I am sorry to say, except you have now increased your portfolio to be a branding strategy or a brand expert. Graphic designers are brand identity builder. So you need to know where you stand. So when you are a graphic designer, you are a brand identity builder. So you need to know, okay, I want to give your brand an identity. I want people to know you for this. Then I want you to be using this particular color. I want you to be using this particular image. I want you to be using this particular logo. That is brand identity. Why image is the number two thing to build a brand. So this is the perception of the brand in the minds of consumer. What kind of image are you giving them? Anytime you want to post a picture, let's drop it down to personal branding. Anytime I want to post a picture, you usually post high quality pictures. This is the image. So whenever they see you, what they see is this guy has money. This guy is cute. This guy is this. Even if you are not fresh, that is what Nigerian call fake it or you make it. You just have to look that way. That is the image you want them to take in. That's what you want the consumer to see you as. So that's another thing. The third one is position. See how the brand is placed in the market. Some people like Debola of Lagos, or what's his name, usually wear red hats. So wherever it's going to, if you want to do anything, you wear white and red. Some people say it's juju or whatever you want to call it. So that's some positioning. So some people position themselves in a particular niche. Some people position themselves in a particular style. Some people position themselves with the way they write. So you need to know, how am I going to position myself? I want to bring this image out. I have this identity. I have the image. So where will I position it? Then the number four is personality. One thing Apple does with personality is giving us Steve Jobs. So whenever you see Apple, you see Steve Jobs. Whenever you see Apple, you see Steve Jobs. So they place a person to us that we can feel we are communicating, or we can feel we are buying things from. Elon Musk does that a lot with Teslas. He brought himself outside, being the CEO, and say, I want to be the person of my brand. I want to be the person. So if Elon Musk does anything bad, Tesla has done something bad. So that's the personality you give to your brand. the person you want people to see you as. Then the fifth one is promise. What am I promising you people? Like Pastor said, we promise you growth partners. So if you are not growing, then we are not achieving the mission of our brand. So what did I promise you? What did I promise you to have at the end of it? Apple tells you, if you have me, you have innovation, you have creativity. That's what they are promising us. So you need to ask yourself, what am I promising my consumer? Once they come to me, they know my personality, they know this is where I position, they know my image, they know my identity. But what did they take? What did I want them to receive from me? So you need to know your promise. The promise most times is what we call the catchy slogan. So it's not just about giving them the slogan, it's about achieving the slogan. So if you achieve the slogan, so your promise is tick. Then the last one is experience. What kind of experience did they get from me? What's the feeling? Is it sad? Is it happy? Is it wow? What experience did they get from me? So if you now merge all these things together, that's what we now call branding. So it's not just identity, it's not just image, it's not just how you smile. Okay, this is how I smile. Anytime I smile like this, every time I smile like this, there should be a promise that you are giving to the people. If your smile does not promise people anything, then stop smiling. So there should be a promise. That is, if you really want to build a brand, there should be a promise. That's why if we go back to the definition, it says, is the memories, the story. If I share a story with you, it's because I want you to achieve something. If I memories is what you have experienced from me, is what you enjoyed listening to me, is what you enjoyed working with me, is what you enjoyed buying from me. It's either sad or good. You have good memories, you have sad memories, you have, no matter how the memory is, there should be memory. People should be able to talk, say something about you. So that's for component of branding. Then what is the purpose of branding? We do branding for recognition, we do branding for trust and loyalty, we do branding for value, then we do branding for emotional connection. And for recognition, they say it helps the consumer easily to identify and differentiate the brands from competitor. So I want you to recognize me in the market. I want you to know I'm different. That's why we need an identity. Okay, Samsung, this is Samsung, this is Apple. If they build the same product, the same style, how will you know this is Samsung and this is Apple? So you can either use the identity by putting the logo there. They say, oh, this is Samsung. Oh, this is let's say. So for trust and loyalty, okay, I have promised you this is what you get, and you have tried me the first time, the second time, you can feel it that over time I am always there. I'm always delivering this. So that's trust and loyalty. For value creation, so like you create passive value and justify premium pricing. So your style, the way you appear, the way you come in, there are some tailor that will give you Obioma style because it's not really branded to give the fashionista style. So there are some, we call them Obioma, there are some that are tailor, and there are some that are fashion designers. So fashion designers have brand themselves to now make you feel there's a value different from what Obioma will give you. In as much as some of them are just the same, but some there's actually value to give. So you need to know that there's a value. You are branding to give a particular value, or you are branding because you want people to trust you, for people to believe in you, or you need recognition. You want to be different. Emotional connections. This is one thing Coca-Cola has been using to wine us for a very long time. They will just tell you drink and feel good. Even water, they will give you. Nike to do that a lot. They'll tell you if you wear our shoe, it's as if you are on a superpower on the pitch. So that is emotion. You're trying to tap into your emotions because you know on that pitch you want to be a superpower person. You want to be somebody different. You want to be the Cristiano Ronaldo you never be. So they want to now connect it to you by giving the shoe to Cristiano Ronaldo to perform the magic you know how to do. Then you now feels if you wear the same shoe, you will perform that same magic Cristiano Ronaldo did with the boots. So that is emotional connection. You're trying to connect with you emotionally, so that you will be with them, you will love them, you will play with them and do a lot of things with them. So that's for that. The element of a strong brand. One thing you always see in every strong brand, you see that they are consistent in their message. So consistency in their messaging, their identity across all channels. If it's go to TikTok, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, Apple logo is Apple logo. Apple logo is not changing because it's on different platform. Their creativity is their creativity. It's not changing. Their style of doing their things is seamless. It's the same in everything. So you need to be consistent, because on being consistent, that's when people will notice you. That's when they will know you. That's when they will know, okay, this is the guy. I saw it yesterday. If they see you yesterday, tomorrow if they come back, they should see you that same way again, not you changing to another thing. You are not chameleon. You're not chameleon. So you need to be consistent. Clarity, you need to be clear in every message. That's why we are your growth partner. It's so clear. Whenever you listen to it, you notice these people are here to grow your business, or they are here to grow you. If you do not know what we do at all and you're a growth partner, in your head, definitely they want to grow something. It's either they are growing your finance, they are growing you, or they are growing your business, or they are growing your plans. You just know they are growing something. So once you now comes on board, you now understand, oh, these people are growing business. That's when you now get to know what exactly they are growing. But it is cleared at the very beginning, instead of we are this, jumping everything together. That doesn't feel good. Like LG will say, life is good. So life is good when you have TV that can give you the best. So life is good at it. So it's you. They are giving you a clear communication for you to understand that yes, this is what you will get, and that is it. So relevance is meeting the needs and desire of the target audience. Is it relevant to me? Now I tell you, I'm your growth partner. Did I really need growth? So you need to be relevant. You need to meet a particular standing point where we want to pick the conversation from and where we are taking it to. So these are the elements of branding. Apple is relevant to almost every one of us. Almost every one of us. I don't want to say everyone. So let me just use the word almost. Their message is clear: creativity and innovation. They are consistent in giving us what we know. They are consistent. I think 15 is one that will come out on September. We know that this is what these people will give us, except we want to deceive ourselves. But we still want it because they are connected with us emotionally. Their communication is seamlessly and clear to us that they are innovation and creativity. Whatever anything we want to be, they should be. This is who we are. So you can do the same thing for your business and you get everything so perfect. Then uniqueness, you have to be unique in everything you do. You notice it. Apple is unique. Samsung is unique. Techno is unique. They are not copying each other. They might be copying each other in some styles and others, but they are unique in what you can do and what you cannot do. So you have to be unique. I am coming as a marketer. What did you have to offer? Every customer will ask you that question. What did you have to offer? So what you have to offer is your uniqueness. That's why in marketing there's what we call the USP, the unique selling point. So what you sell is the uniqueness. Everybody is a star. I want to be a diamond. Everybody is a gold. I want to be a diamond. So you need to have something different, and you can be different in anything. You can be different in product. You can be different in customer service. You can be different in style. You can be different in. You don't have to be different in product. There are product differentiation. There are customer relationship. How do you relate with your customers? Can make people connect with you. Can be even your brand. Zappia's brand is customer relationship. Is it Zappia? No, Zappos. Zappos brand is customer relationship. What people know them as is because of the way they react with their customers. They take care of their customer. They make sure they never forget the birthday of their customers. They send them birthday wishes. If anything happens to the customer, maybe they lost his parent, they'll send flower to the house of the customers and all that. So people get glued to Zappos, and it gets to the extent whereby there's what we call Zappos strategy in business, whereby we have to now study what is Zappos doing differently from other business. And to be honest with you, it's just customer service. It's just Zappos prefer to have to be on a call with their customer for as long as it is, so far they solve the problem of their customer. So once the customer is happy, they are fulfilled. If you like, buy. If you like, don't buy. They just want to only attend to happy customers, which they have been doing for years, and they're having large turnover because most of their marketing are actually from referral of the past customers. So key concepts of Philip Clutter on branding. Let's pick the brain of Philip Clutter here. Philip Clutter said the concept for number one is brand equity, the value you derive from consumer perception of the brand. So what did you get back in return? So Philip Clutter is always a person of I give, I take. He's a marketer, so you need to expect that. Market segmentation, so targeting specific segments to position your brand effectively. So I want to reach out to kids. I can brand to suit kids. I want to reach out to adults. I can brand to suit adults. But wherever I am dispatching my stuff due to different segments, it should be meeting the main aim of branding, which is this is what I want to achieve. So you can segment to kids, segment to adults, segment to ladies alone, segment to guys alone due to your difference in product to suit different consumer, to give them different feelings and different styles. So that's for market segmentation. Then integrate marketing communication. That is, ensure all forms of communication and messaging are carefully linked together. That's what I'm saying, that everything should link to where exactly you want to get. So that's why IMC is very important. It's very, very important in terms of marketing, sales, and branding. So you need to make sure your communication is linked together. If I'm reaching out to the kids, it should be linking to the endpoints of what I'm reaching out to the adults. So when you talk about branding, branding is all about connecting all your communication to meet one exact point and achieve that thing you want them to get. So if I am connecting all my communication, they should be able to reach out to my components or brands. So the exact thing I am. So if they are not meeting all those needs, then forget it. You have a faulty brand identity or faulty brand image outside. So key concept from Seth Godin. Seth Godin will tell you creativity is the number one thing, which is creating something remarkable that stand out, which is the purple cow. If you read the book of the purple cow, Seth Godin will tell you there's nothing like the purple cow. Cow is always white and black. So when you see purple cow, it drags attention. You want to go and look at it, you want to stay there, you want to look close that why is it purple cow? Is there purple cow? Why should we have purple cow? So you keep asking yourself those questions, those questions. Is the creativity that have dragged you closer? Then you now move down to tribes, build a community of these people, build a community, brings them together. Don't leave them on social media, don't leave them on wherever I want to say. Bring them together so they will be closer to you. Then continue feeding them what you are, who you stand for, and what you want them to believe you are. So that is your tribe. Then permission marketing. Permission marketing, that's a wonderful book. I can recommend it to anybody. You can go and read about it. Permission marketing by Seth Godin. Seth Godin did not pay me. So permission marketing is engaging with customers who want to hear from you. So instead of targeting everybody, because you have a tribe already, you have people that love hearing from me, keep engaging with them, keep selling to them and all that. So the more brands you build on them, remember those people have friends. They will not do the same thing that Zappos usually does, which is the uniqueness, and start selling your uniqueness. Start selling your uniqueness to your friends. Start dishing you out to their friends. So if I'm talking about marketing, maybe next time if I get the opportunity to speak about marketing on a platform like this, I will tell you how you can do marketing right and some things that we have been missing that most of the times we get to meet our customers. After we answer our customers' question, we forget to tell our customer what they should tell their friends. So that's another thing that we'll discuss another day and we'll talk about maybe build diagram. But for now, let's stick on branding. So make sure you are always communicating with those people that want to hear from you, which is most of the time your tribe. That is the concept of Seth Godin. So if we move down, let's move down to the case study using Apple and Nike, for instance, because these two people have a very strong brand identity online. So let's learn from them and see what these people are doing differently. So this is Apple logo from 1976 to date. The first one was Apple first logo was features a picture of Sir Isaac Newton. I will just pick only this one because I want to pick something from it. Why the logo is this worst? So it's actually Sir Isaac Newton under an apple tree, symbolizing the brand focused on science and technology. So the logo is actually a message under an apple tree, which is science and technology, showing the environment, the science of how things grew and technology. Then in 1977, they now come up with another nonsense concept, which I was asking myself, why? So this was actually designed by Rob Janoff. The logo is meant to represent the forbidden fruit from the Bible, which is to symbolize innovation and disruption. So the forbidden fruit, the bite of what's the name of it? Adam. Adam bites the particular fruit. So that bite was this bite, and this is the apple that actually caused a change in the entire world. It disrupts the entire universe. This is not what the earth is meant to be, but until that bite, the bite caused change, which is innovation and disruptions on the entire universe. So this is what they are telling you. The world of smartphones, the world of laptops, the world of computer has been this way. So we have come to take a chunk of a bite to disrupt everything. So that way they keep on improving until they get to this last one that now shows simplicity at the all core level. So now tell you we are simple, we are still on innovation, but this time around will be simple for you so that once you pick it, you get it directly. I don't know, can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know I'm not talking to myself. Just drop a message on the comments. Drop a message on the comments so I can know I'm not talking to myself. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, let me move from. Okay, so if we move down to the case study of Apple from Seth Godin and Philip Clotter perspective, Seth Godin, is a person of creativity and building community. He said Apple innovation products, we have the iPhone, iPad, Mac, iWatch, whatever you want to get. So you have different products that actually suit different needs, which is the creativity on the purple car. So why tribes? They have the loyal community of Apple fans. Like I'm part of the fan of Apple. I can fight anybody for Apple. I can tell you Apple is the best, Apple is this, Apple can do this, Apple can go this way and that way. So that's the tribe. Then on Philip Clotter, I said the brand equity. Apple brand as a symbol of quality and innovation. Every one of us will actually say yes, Apple is known for quality, Apple is known for innovation, Apple has sell it to us, and even if we get an Apple product that is not quality, we tell ourselves that's fake, that's not from Apple manufacturer. If Apple built this, it can't be this. Maybe they have changed it. Maybe that we don't want to believe that Apple can never make mistake. So if anything is wrong with your phone, we say maybe you went and buy fake phone or it's coming from somewhere else entirely that's not from Apple factory, because that is the brand they have passed to us. And that's the same thing you too can pass to your audience with having your brand message, the components of your brand being fixed together. So the IMC, integration marketing communication, they integrate all their message. All their message are integrated, seamless, consistent message across the platform. Wherever you see them with that message. Wherever they appear with that message. To pass it to it that this is who we are and this is what we will do for you. So on the next case study, which is Nike actually started with this logo to this, to this, to this, to where they get to this level. So just imagine from here to here, to here, to here, until they get to the level where you just do simplicity. Yeah, correct. You are good to go. Just move on. Sometimes I just ask myself, why will the logo just be correct? Why a lot of people are like changing, looking for what to do and all that. So it's the brand they have built consistently. That nothing says you can't change your brand logo. You can change it to whatever you want to change. So that's why I said logo is not branding. If your logo changed, did you change? You did not change. It's not the logo. So the logo is not your branding at all. It's just an identity for people to know you. So once you change your logo, give the people another identity so that once they see the new one, they can still know this is still you. So the brand is the value, it's the story, it's the memory, it's what you share with the people, the relationship you have with the people, not the identities. Because when you change the identity, the relationship should still be there, the story should still be there, the communication should still be there. So you should still continue everything, except you want to not change your brand message totally, then that's when we say we want to change the brand. Then you now have to come up with new message, and most of the time it's better when you want to do that kind of thing to build another company entirely so that you will not cause commotion in the market. build another company entirely, and pass the message from there. Then, if you don't want these other brands that people have known, you can now easily kill it. You can now easily kill it by directing people, oh, we are moving down here, we are moving down here, until you wipe out that brand totally. So let's move on to the case study from these two guys. So the creativity is a unique in innovation and products, which everybody knows Nike from their Jordan, Nike Air, that way. So they are trying, they build a strong community of athletics. If you see them, they are more on sport. I'm a sports person. I love sports. You love Nike. I love sports. You love Nike. So that's how they have built their niche, their tribe, their community around. So Philip Glotter said on the brand equity, they say Nike as a representation of performance and athletics. So while on market segmentation, targeting athletics of all levels with diverse product line. So the segment. So if you notice on this perspective, I bring the perspective of a brand strategist, and the perspective of a marketer together. If you notice what I'm doing, Clutter is a marketer. So Clutter is always talking about brand equity and talking about market segmentation. Then Seth Godin is always talking about creativity, talking about community, which is tribe, building relationship, and I think his last perspective is, let's go back to his last perspective, um, which is permission marketing, engaging with the people you have built with. While Philip Clutter owns brand equity, segmentation, then communication seamlessly. Your communication should flow. So, and the same thing happens to all of them. This is how their brains work. The marketer wants to know the equity. What is the return on the investment? So things around there. So example of strong brand. First one is identity, like I said. Apple is clean, Apple is minimalist, their design is perfect, they're iconic. You go to Nike, Nike is recognizable with their swoosh logo, and just do it. Simple. That's the identity. So it's now moved on to image. They are seen as innovative, Apple, sure. High quality, that's what we believe. User friendly, perfectly what we believe. So on the image part of Nike, it's associated with performance, athleticism, and empowerment. That is them. That is their own image. So positioning, so you can keep this or screenshot this or snap this, whatever you want to do on this. So you can now use it to tally your own brand and see, is this is me. Now you are giving yourself an assignment. This is me. Now, did my people know me as that? We can come up with a plain sheet of this for you so you can fill it around there. If you need that, you can reach out to us on our community base, then we can send the listing to you. Then you can now ask yourself, this is me, this is what I am, by filling it. Then did my consumer, which is my customer, are they seeing me as this? You need to ask yourself that question. Are they seeing me as, if they are not seeing you as that, then maybe you are passing a wrong branding message. You need to now change your message or change your style of how you do your things. So personality, innovative, sleek, and creativity, their own is bold, inspiring, and there's promise. The promise to deliver cutting-edge technology and seamless user experience. For Apple, these people promise to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. So different brand. And I have to break it down for you to understand what branding actually is. So you need to merge all these things together to actually get what you are really doing. So comparing the both of them, so you say similarities, both use innovation and community building, which is fact. Difference, Apple focus on technology, Nike focus on sports and lifestyle. So you need to know your similarity within you and other consumer, maybe on competitors analysis. So the reason behind successful branding, number one is consistency, maintaining a consistent brand message. I'm sending this message. This is the exact message I keep sending every now and then. You keep saying me on that. Then emotion, you need to make sure you are connecting with your people emotionally by building relationship, making them know you, making them love you. And I love what Oyindamola is doing. Oyindamola will on the community, she will come with the angle of relating with you, playing with you. She will be using this trendy language. I'm maintaining my steez, I'm maintaining my composure and all that. What she's actually trying to do is to build the relationship. Oh, am I leaking some secrets? I'm not leaking. I'm teaching you. She's actually trying, she's actually trying to build relationship around you so that you will feel at home, you will feel comfortable. If you are not comfortable on the community platform, it will be difficult for us to maybe introduce a product to you for you to buy and others. So you need to feel comfortable. That is connecting with you emotionally. Then value proposition. A lot of people actually know Oyindamola and they don't know other people in Pacific. A lot of people are working in Pacific. Only that one happens to be like the face we pull out for people to see in terms of community and others. So value proposition, clearly communicating the exact message. So what message that we want to communicate? What's the promise that we have promised you? We promise you diamond and diamond shall we give you. Promise you gold and gold shall we give you. Don't promise diamond and give silver. You have killed the brand. Once you promise diamond, give diamond. If you promise silver, try as much as possible to give gold. If you cannot give gold, give your silver. Don't go down to bronze. So make sure you are giving exactly what you are promising, and they should have a wonderful experience with you. That's the only way they can stay with you and refer you. Like I said, there is always a message you need to give to your customer. There's always a message you need to give to your customer after answering their question and others. That message is what will help you grow, and that is what we discuss in marketing and not in branding. I don't want to waste much time. And let me end my this thing here so that we can do a lot of question and answer. I love question and answer so that I can answer all your questions. So people do not buy goods and service. They buy relationship, they buy stories and magic. This is the word from Seth Godin. So people buy how they feel about your product, how happy they are with you, what you sell, and what you deliver to them, the happiness they get, the relationship they have built with you. So that is what they buy, not exactly the product. Thank you very much.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Samson. I've really learned a lot, like a lot. So please, your questions can come in now. If you have any question for the speaker, your question can come in. Please, let's start typing our questions. For me, I have one question and I need answer. So I was in a training, a sales training recently, and the speaker said something about branding. He said branding is an invisible force that brings visible money, like physical money. That was how he explained it. Then he also made mention of branding is a story told over time, is more than just a product launch. That particular statement, I don't really understand
Okay.
it, and I know you are very good with branding, so I would like to know if you can shed more light on that.
Okay. When somebody tell you branding is a story told over time, which is fact, which is very, very true. Branding is not something you do today. It's not something you will do tomorrow. It's not something you do today and leave it and say, okay, these people will continue. It's something you have to be doing every time, every now and then. You can stop marketing, but you cannot stop branding. As far your business is in existence, you have to keep telling it, keep telling it, keep telling it, keep telling the message, passing the message, passing the message, passing the message. People will not see your message today, or they will see your message today, they will leave it, see tomorrow, leave it, see next tomorrow, leave it. So after like 1 week, they'll not remember, oh, there's one person I've been seeing you that have been saying this thing. So it's a message that has been told over and over and over again. So you need consistency on it. It's not something you do once. Marketing is for a purpose. I want to do marketing because I want to sell this product. Once the product is no longer there, you can stop marketing. You can stop marketing that product and move on to marketing another product. But branding is beyond your product. It's your company, it's your business, it's not your product. So even if this product is not there, I am there. Like Apple has Apple Watch, Apple laptop, Apple this, Apple that, Apple this one. So the message for everyone and then is the same. If Apple is no longer selling iPhone, you can go and buy iWatch. The belief you have is on the brand, not on the product. So it's a story that you have been telling over time, and people get to love it like that.
All right, thank you very much. That actually explains better. Okay, so in the meantime, while we wait for people to drop their question, if you are a business business person and you are listening to this, Passe Marketing Firm is currently running a special discount on all our social media services. So if you know you need a social media presence, you want to gain visibility, you want to create brand awareness, you can reach out to us via all our social media platform as Passe Marketing, and we'll give you the special discount as part of a community member of Passe. So you don't want to miss out on that as well. So while we wait for your question, you can check all our social media platform and drop your message, and I promise you'll be responded to. And if you're on the community group, you can drop your message there as well. But the particular discounts will be dropping will be sent to the community group. So if you are not on the community group yet, you have to join the community. And don't forget to also share this link to others that are not here so that they can rewatch at the end of the program. So we are still waiting for your questions. So please kindly drop your questions and let our speaker do justice to it. We are very time conscious. We have just few minutes left to round up. So this is time for your questions to drop in. And the discount would be for the month of July alone. So after July, the discount is out. So you have to be very time conscious and make it snappy. So if you know anybody that is in need of a social media presence that they don't have and they are looking for an avenue to get visibility via social media, you can tell them to reach out to us for this particular discount so they don't miss out on it. Thank you. So please, we are still waiting for your questions. Okay, so Samson, I don't know if you can hear me. Then you mentioned something about using the emotional part of our customers to get them to stick to you as a brand. So I would like to know, can you explain more on that? Because most times when people say emotional, they tend to make it more of a pain point sort of. Well, I also feel like emotional should not be about pain point alone. Yes, in as much as you don't want to be rational with your brand, you have to be emotional. But I don't think emotional should be stereotyped to pain point alone. So I don't know if you can explain more on that.
Okay, for that when you say emotion should not just be pain points. You can reach out to them, connect with them happily through events. There is what we call experience marketing. Yes, experience marketing. You can reach out to them through events. Then on that event, you can tell them, okay, join here, come here, party with me, happy with me. I am happy. I want to do this. I'll do this. I'll do that. So with that happiness is emotion. You are picking their emotion to make them happy. So whenever they remember it, they're like, oh, I was able to connect to this. Then on the other one that people normally use pain point is maybe you want them to, most people use it due to copywriting. So but as if they want to sell. But in terms of branding, it's not, it shouldn't be pain points. I'm building a brand, I'm not selling a product. If I'm building a brand, not selling a product, I don't think I need to connect with you with pain points. I'm not building a negative brand, except what I'm selling is a negative product. So how will I put it? So if I'm building a brand, I can connect with you with either family, well, makes you feel without this thing on my farm in my house, I'm missing. It's not negative. It's not negative. I just make you feel so. Like Apple have made us feel if you do not have an Apple phone, you are low class. That is the emotion. That's the emotion they are giving to us. It's not negative. It's not negative. They did not say if you do not have the phone, you will die. No, you will not die. They just say you are missing out. So you too, you want, because you want to be on that high class gang and all that, you just have to go and get this and You understand? Why some people even get it without even considering those stuff. So emotion can be anything. Just connect with them emotionally. Friendship is built on emotion. Relationship is built on emotion. It's not bad. If it's bad emotion, definitely the relationship is toxic. So you need to know what kind of emotion did I want them to commute with me. I want them to love me. I want them to like me. I want them to feel if I'm not there, they are not complete. So that is the kind of emotion branding pass. The one marketing and sales, not marketing. Why sales pass the branding of missing out, which is FOMO, fear of missing out, fear of not being among, um, and sales just look for whatever they want to look to just get that money from you. So it's either they make you fear or they make you happy. So because sales, it's either you are happy or you are sad, or you can't be normal. If you are normal, you will not buy anything. It's either you are hungry for you to buy food. You can't be full and buy food. Then you are full and I still want you to buy food. I'll just tell you, okay, I know this person is full. Okay, let me tell him this food will help his eye. To come up with another ways again to make sure, okay, you are not eating it because you are hungry, but because you need to see where. So you just need to come up with anything. That's for sales. But for branding, you have to be emotion in terms of relationship. I don't know if I've answered your question. Okay, let me answer this other question.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
What's the most feasible time it takes for a new business to establish its brand? As long as the business is in existence. Brand, like I said, branding does not have a time frame. It's something you do until you no longer want the business, then you kill the brand. When you kill the brand, you kill the business. Brand is your business outside. Business is when it's in you, when it's being discussed by you, your calculus, your team. But once it's been discussed by the customer, it's not called business. It's not business to the customer, it's brand to the customer. It is business to you, but it's brand to the customer. So once you stop giving the customer message, so that oh, this business no they do well again. What they're actually trying to tell you is that your brand is failing. The business is you. That is, you are earning money from it. What they are earning from whatever you are giving them is the problem that you are helping them solve. So it's a brand to them, it's a business to you. I don't know if I've answered your question. I think I've overstayed my. Okay.
You've now overstayed your welcome. Calm down, sir. Thank you very much, Samson. This webinar was really an eye opener. Thank you very much, and I'm very sure it's not just for me alone, but for every other person that has been on this live stream with us. Thank you very much, and I'm hopeful that one day, one of these days, we'll call you back to come and talk about marketing, because the way marketing was entering the branding as it was more like the marketing was in your mouth. Don't worry, we'll call you back one of these days to come and help us talk about marketing as well. Thank you very much. And to every single person on the live stream with us, thank you for joining. We don't take the love for granted, for your reaction, for your contribution. Thank you very much. And like I said, you can actually share this link to your other friends that were unable to watch the live stream. They can possibly come back to our YouTube channel to rewatch. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you some other time. Watch out for our next webinar by next month. We'll be giving you guys an update on that. Thank you very much and do have a lovely weekend. Bye.